Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. Today, we're going to crack the code of the marketing mix.
hmm
It's how businesses make us want their products.
Oh, yeah. It's really a fascinating blend of art and science.
It is. And to help us break this down, we're bringing back our fictional coffee company, BrewBliss.
Oh,
Yeah,
BrewBliss!
remember them. They're doing a lot of things right.
Mm,
And a big part of that is their marketing mix.
absolutely. BrewBliss is like a textbook example of how to master those four Ps and turn that into success.
Okay, so for those who need a refresher, what exactly is the marketing mix?
Well, think of it as this framework with four core ingredients,
Okay.
and they're often called the four Ps: product, price, promotion, and place.
Right. The four Ps.
Exactly.
But it's not just about throwing these ingredients together all willy-nilly, right?
And no. Businesses have to carefully adjust and balance all these elements to make sure that they appeal to their target customers,
Right.
stand out from the competition,
Yeah.
and ultimately achieve their goals.
Okay, so let's break it down, shall we?
Let's do it.
First up, product. This has got to be more than just the physical coffee bean.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Product is the whole experience.
Okay.
It's the design, the features, the packaging, even the brand's story.
So it's the whole shebang. How does BrewBliss approach this?
Well, they've clearly done their research. Their target market is eco-conscious, so they source sustainable beans.
Uh-huh.
They use eco-friendly packaging.
Right.
And their branding really emphasizes those ethical practices.
So it's like their product is a statement in itself,
Yeah,
aligning perfectly with their audience's values.
exactly.
Okay, so they've nailed the product part. What about price? Is it just a numbers game, or is there more to it?
Price is a delicate dance.
Okay.
It's about finding that sweet spot that reflects the product's value.
Right.
BrewBliss, for instance, they position themselves as a premium brand.
Mm-hmm.
Their coffee is priced a bit higher than the competition, but they justify it with the quality and the ethical sourcing story.
So they're not afraid to charge a premium, but they back it up with a good reason.
Exactly. Now, this brings up an interesting question.
Yeah.
Do you think customers would still pay a premium if they didn't believe in BrewBliss's ethical sourcing?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Maybe not. It seems like their pricing strategy is all, kind of interwoven with their brand story.
Absolutely. Consumers nowadays, especially in a market like specialty coffee, they're looking beyond the price tag,
Right.
They want to know the story behind the product, where it comes from, what values it represents.
Yeah, it's a whole package deal.
It is.
All right, let's move on to promotion. This is where the marketing magic really happens, right?
This is it.
They get to tell their story to the world.
Promotion is all about communication. It's about getting the word out, building relationships, persuading people to choose your brand, advertising, social media campaigns, discounts, events, the whole 9 yards.
So how does BrewBliss stand out in this crazy world of promotions?
They're pretty clever, actually. Remember that Brew Good, Do Good campaign they had last fall?
Oh, yeah. With the artist-designed coffee sleeves?
Exactly. They partnered with local artists to design those limited edition sleeves, and then they donated a portion of the proceeds to an environmental charity. That was a huge hit with their target audience, blending that love of coffee with their values.
That's a fantastic example of a promotion that goes beyond just shouting about a sale, right?
Right. Yeah.
It's about creating a positive impact and aligning with the brand's core beliefs.
Yeah, creating a deeper connection with the consumer.
Okay, so we've covered product, price, and promotion. What about place? This seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
It's just about where you buy the coffee.
Well, place is about making sure that your product is available where your target customer wants to buy it.
Right.
Think, physical stores, online shops, delivery services, pop-up events. The possibilities are endless.
So BrewBliss can't just open a shop anywhere and expect it to be a success, can they?
Right.
They have to think about location, accessibility, the whole customer experience.
Exactly. Now, they've chosen a mix of high-traffic cafes for that personal touch, but they also have a really user-friendly online store for those who, prioritize convenience.
Yeah.
And of course, that delivery option is key these days.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
In this on-demand world.
So it's like they're casting a wide net, making sure their coffee is available to different types of customers.
Now, here's the catch.
Okay.
The marketing mix isn't a one-and-done deal.
Right.
It needs to be flexible,
Right.
adapt as the market changes, consumer preferences evolve, new competitors pop up,
Yeah.
trends come and go.
So it's more like a dance than a static recipe, huh?
It is. It is.
They have to stay light on their feet, adjust their moves.
Exactly. They constantly have to monitor the market, analyze the data,
Yeah.
be willing to experiment with new approaches.
This is fascinating. I'm already starting to see the marketing mix at play everywhere I look.
I know it's everywhere.
It really is.
It gives you this new lens to view the world
Yeah.
of business and consumer behavior.
Yeah. I can't wait to dive deeper into each of these fees. But first,
Yes.
let's take a quick break and come back and explore how BrewBliss might adapt their marketing mix over time.
Sounds good.
All right, we'll be right back.
Welcome back. Before the break, we were talking about how that marketing mix has to be adaptable.
Right.
So let's use BrewBliss as our example, and let's play out a few what-if scenarios.
Oh, I like this. Okay.
Okay. Imagine that a wave of trendy new coffee shops pops up,
Uh-huh.
and they're all offering these, like, exotic flavors and Instagram-worthy drinks.
Great.
What should BrewBliss do?
Well, they could stick to their classic blends and hope that their loyal customers stick around.
Yeah.
But that seems a little, I don't know, risky.
It could be. They might risk, being seen as outdated or boring. Instead, they could adapt their product,
Right.
maybe introduce a limited edition line of, like, innovative drinks,
Right.
Unique flavor combinations, or maybe ethically sourced single origin beans.
Right. Like, hey, we can be trendy and innovative too, but we're still going to stay true to our values.
Yeah, exactly. It's about evolving with the market, but, not losing sight of who they are.
Right.
Now, what if there's like an economic downturn
Okay.
and people get more price sensitive?
Mm-hmm.
How might BrewBliss adapt their price?
Well, they could lower their prices across the board,
Yeah.
but then wouldn't that risk devaluing their brand?
Yeah, that's a good point.
They've worked hard to establish themselves as like a high-quality, ethical company.
Absolutely.
I thought
Instead of a blanket price reduction,
Oh, yeah.
they could introduce a value menu,
Okay.
more affordable options
Right.
alongside their premium blends.
Smart. So they're catering to a broader audience, but they're not compromising on their brand.
Right.
Okay, what about promotion? How would they adjust that in different situations?
Okay, so let's say they launch a brand new product line, like maybe a line of ready-to-drink cold brew coffees.
Okay.
Now, to create some buzz and excitement, they might go big with their promotions.
Okay.
Think like BOGO offers,
Right.
social media contests, influencer partnerships, maybe even a launch party at their flagship store.
I could see the Instagram posts now.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm guessing they wouldn't keep that level of promotion up forever.
Oh, no.
Right.
Once that product is established, they would scale back those promotions
Right.
and shift to more targeted and cost-effective strategies.
Okay.
Maybe focus on building customer loyalty
Yeah.
through an app or email marketing.
So it's like they're riding the wave of initial excitement and then transitioning into something that's a bit more sustainable.
Exactly.
This is brilliant.
It is.
Now, what about place? How might they adapt their distribution channels to, really stay ahead of the game?
Well, imagine that BrewBliss wants to expand beyond their local cafes.
Oh, yeah.
They could partner with a grocery chain to stock their beans and ready-to-drink coffees, reach a wider customer base, or they could develop a mobile app that allows customers to, order their coffee for delivery.
Oh, a BrewBliss app. That would be so convenient.
Right.
Oh, my gosh.
Tapping into that on-demand economy.
I could just get my coffee delivered on my way to work.
Yeah, exactly.
They would reach a whole new audience
Yeah.
of busy coffee lovers like myself.
And it opens up all these opportunities for targeted promotions and personalized offers.
Oh, yeah. So we've seen how BrewBliss can adapt each of the 4 Ps in response to, all these different situations. This has really been eye-opening.
It shows how the marketing mix isn't a static formula. It's a dynamic toolkit that businesses have to constantly adjust and refine to, thrive in this crazy marketplace.
So they're always kind of playing this strategic game of chess, anticipating their opponent's next move
Exactly.
and adapting their strategy accordingly.
And that's what makes it so interesting.
It really does.
It's a dance between understanding the market, listening to consumers, strategically deploying those 4 Ps to achieve success.
Now, all this talk about adaptation has me thinking.
Yeah.
Isn't there a way to visualize how a company like BrewBliss manages their entire product portfolio?
There is.
Okay.
It's called the Boston Matrix.
Boston Matrix.
Yeah, and it's a really handy tool for analyzing a company's products based on 2 key factors: market share
Okay.
and market growth rate.
Okay, the Boston Matrix. This sounds interesting.
Yeah.
But how does it actually work?
All right, imagine a graph divided into 4 quadrants.
Okay, I'm picturing this graph. 4 quadrants.
Okay, so each quadrant represents a different category of product based on its market share and growth potential.
Okay.
It's kind of like a farmyard.
A farmyard?
Yeah, you get your stars, your cash cows, question marks, and your dogs.
Hold on, did you just say dogs? Like the animal?
Yep, it's a little quirky, but it works.
Okay.
So let's start with the stars. These are products that have a high market share in a high growth market. They're the shining stars, you know? They require significant investment to keep that dominance.
So like BrewBliss's flagship blend, the one that they're known for,
Yeah.
it's still popular, and the specialty coffee market it's still growing, right?
That's a great example. Now think about their cash cows.
Okay.
These are products with a high market share, but in a low growth market.
What?
They generate more cash than they consume, so they can fund other ventures.
So maybe they're classic drip coffee bags.
Yeah.
They're a steady seller,
Yeah.
but I don't think the market for like basic coffee bags is really taking off.
Right. They're reliable and profitable, but they don't need a ton of investment.
Right.
Now, things get a little interesting with question marks.
Okay.
These are products with low market share in a high growth market.
Okay.
They have potential,
Right.
but they need investment to grow.
So maybe that new line of ready-to-drink cold brew they were thinking about.
Yeah.
It's a booming market,
Yeah.
but they haven't really, captured a big chunk of it yet.
Exactly. It's a gamble. They could become stars,
Right.
but they need the right push.
They need that extra oomph.
And finally, we have the dogs.
The dogs.
These are products with low market share in a low growth market.
Oh.
They're often phased out or repositioned.
Okay, so maybe that old line of flavored syrups they tried a while back,
Uh-huh.
it didn't really catch on, did it?
Right. Might be time to say goodbye to those.
Yeah.
Now, the Boston Matrix, it's not about saying products are good or bad.
Okay.
It's about making strategic decisions about resource allocation.
So BrewBliss might, invest heavily in their stars. Milk their cash cows to fund new ventures.
Exactly.
And carefully consider whether to invest in those question marks or just abandon those dogs.
It's all about playing the long game.
Yeah.
Ensuring a balanced portfolio that drives growth, for now and the future.
This Boston Matrix really adds another layer of strategy to the whole marketing mix.
It really does.
It's like they're conducting a symphony of products, each playing its part.
And remember, all of this is happening within, the larger picture of their brand identity and their differentiation strategies.
Oh, right. We can't forget about those crucial elements. What's the secret to BrewBliss's strong brand? How do they differentiate themselves in such a crowded market?
Well, their brand is all about a story. Ethically sourced, sustainable coffee, crafted with passion, expertise.
Yeah.
They've created a community around these values, attracting customers who share those beliefs.
So it's more than just the coffee itself.
Yeah.
It's the feeling, the experience, the connection to something bigger
Exactly.
than just a cup of joe.
And they differentiate themselves through several factors.
Okay.
Their commitment to direct trade,
Right.
building those relationships with farmers, ensuring fair prices.
Something most of those big coffee chains can't really say.
Right.
Yeah.
And their focus on unique roasting techniques,
Uh-huh.
highlighting the nuances of the different beans.
They even offer barista workshops, right?
Yeah.
They're educating customers about the art of coffee making.
They go beyond just selling you a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Creating a deeper level of engagement. It's about building brand loyalty that goes beyond just convenience or price.
This is incredible. We've covered so much.
So great.
The 4 Ps, the Boston Matrix, brand building, differentiation,
So much.
adaptability.
Yeah.
My head is spinning.
It's a lot to take in.
This has been an amazing deep dive into the world of the marketing mix.
It has.
I feel like I have a whole new understanding of how businesses, create their strategies
Yeah.
and how they connect with their customers.
It's a fascinating world.
It really is. A big thanks to Google Notebook LM for their amazing AI assistance in making this happen.
And as always, this has been a Peel Strategy production.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.